Right, thank you so much. These words coming from you, Rachel, mean a lot. I have been into many COPs that, should we count them? No, no need. But I appreciate your leadership and, of course, all of the panelists with us. And apologies, I was just standing outside for like 20 minutes and I was misled. But anyways, I came here at the end. And let me share with you some reflections after this very long day for many of you, if not all of you. And I'm happy that one of the good comments that I've been receiving about this COP in particular, that it didn't miss the substance while people were busy in the organization. So important issues, especially in the adaptation front, where today in the adaptation day with agriculture, have been very well appreciated, especially in the agricultural sector at large, food system. Happy as well that people, ordinary businessmen from the African continent and the neighborhoods in Asia are appreciating the role of markets in providing solutions, including the creation of a voluntary carbon market. As you rightly said, a couple of days ago, we had this big announcement of the establishment of an Africa Carbon Market Initiative. We launched that with the presence of 4 heads of state. Around 15 ministers were in the room. Those who are coming just to support the work and the implementation, not for a ceremony, coming with ideas, with questions, with solutions, with support, including the Minister of Climate and Environment from Gabon, who had advanced the knowledge in the continent. This is the beauty of learning from some of the most advanced markets, like the European one, and trying to get as well some adapted solutions for the needs of the African continent. The promise of this African voluntary carbon market is to produce 300 million carbon credits annually by 2030. Not big by global standards, but from starting points of Africa, this means a lot. 1.5 billion credits annually by 2050. Locking $6 billion in revenue by 2030. This is a very conservative figure. And over 120 billion by 2050. So this could be a very ambitious figure if the conservative figure is not fully realized. Supporting 30 million jobs by 2030 and distribute revenue equity, through some sort of an approach to ensure integrity, capturing the value, and equity in the participation by all. We identified through the report 13 action programs to support the growth of the carbon market. And I'm happy to see markets more than willing from the following African countries: Kenya, Malawi, Gabon, Nigeria, and Togo, in addition to Egypt, represented by the head of the Financial Regulatory Authority. Knowing my folks well, if you get the financial regulator with you at the very beginning, that may save you some time toward the end, because people normally get excited talking to people to inspire them, like Rachel or Feike, and then at the end of the day, you get into some legal hurdles and some regulatory concerns. So we're getting the regulators from the very beginning with us. Then issues were raised today, and perhaps we can get solutions from you about who will be the buyers at the end. And this is an area that had been, that's why we have these conservative estimates, because these are, the supply is there, the entry is there, but basically the buyer's agreement need to be put in place. Then the integrity framework, think when I shared the idea with some of the colleagues, so the words related to integrity, I remember the same day I saw Kate Hampton and I saw Rachel, where we're in New York. So it's all about standards, integrity, capturing value, and tailoring the needs for a developing economy, not just go for a fashionable kind of a design. It's basically about capturing value where it matters. I think we have a very good example, bigger than our ambitions now, but basically the European market system that had been borrowed by the Chinese. But the Chinese, as always, had adapted them to the rules, to their requirements. So are learning as well from this process. It's a kind of a cumulative approach in our understanding of this matter. The good thing is that while we are doing that, and it came from a very positive dynamic of trying to build up pipeline of projects for the GFANs. So that came out through discussion that we had in Addis the first week of August, while we were trying to provide some proposed projects for funding by Mark Carney and his teams. This idea came up, and then we built it. So the idea is less than 3 months old, and it could benefit definitely from any kind of constructive suggestion and partnership that we may have from you. The other thing linked to that, and when that one we had more advanced thinking and better standards in how to link some good work on debt reduction mechanisms, including swaps and investing the proceeds into climate and nature. And in that one, we are in very advanced stage now, and I am happy to say that at least 4 big African countries and 1 Middle Eastern country are approaching this innovative solution for debt, but 2 of them are trying to link the work to the voluntary carbon market. Without complicating matters, financial innovation, when it is linked to real needs, can provide really solution in a world that is really with huge gaps when it comes to finance. Happy to say as well, in the discussions with the Honorable Minister from Egypt, the President of the COP, Minister Shukri, that some of the areas of work related to the Sharm el-Sheikh adaptation agenda are about finance. And the 2 first items on this are priorities related to agriculture, food system, and water management, investment in infrastructure. So in whatever we can really be getting on these types of funding linked to the adaptation agenda, not just the normal, more natural candidate on the mitigation front that could be served as well, but more in the adaptation that could be more appreciated if you are providing some sort of hints and tips regarding this issue. Having said that, I'm very grateful to this invitation, and apologies again by missing the introductory remarks and part of the good lines of wisdom by my good friend Feike here. Thank you so much.